What's good, y'all? We back with another video. Appreciate you for tuning in. Today we're going to go over what it takes to actually take your first trade. But before we do that, of course, I'm going to need y'all to like, comment, subscribe on this video, show some love. All right. Now, when we get into this, I'm going to go over what it takes to take a trade on a live broker and how that all works and how to set it up. I know there can be a lot of confusion on how to actually take that first trade when you first get into trading and hear about learning how to trade, and you're just now starting to watch a couple YouTube videos and you're like, oh, this sounds like a lot and it may be complicated, and there's a lot of information out there that can sound and be super overwhelming. So I'm going to help kind of dial that down today. So starting out, we got my live broker GatesFX, and we have TradeLocker, who is the trading platform that the broker supplies for you to be able to take your trades on. Now, GatesFX is who I use. You guys can use the link in the bio if you guys would like to use them as well. I have a 100% bonus going on in that link, as well as a 1 to 1,000 leverage for your first live account. If you guys don't want to use GatesFX, that's totally fine too. Find a broker that you like and trust, and at least find somebody that you personally know has used that broker and hasn't had any issues with like payouts or withdrawals or anything like that, and someone that you can trust and a broker that you can trust to get behind, right? Because your money's going to be in there, so you want to make sure that it's a trusted broker that you can rely on. Now, once you have that figured out, obviously make an account with them, and I'm going to show you all the steps that I take or you would take for GatesFX and how to set that up. All right, so now that we're in GatesFX, once you create an account, it's going to bring you to this main screen here. And when you're at this main screen, there's going to be a couple steps you need to do to make sure your account is up to speed and ready to actually be able to take trades. So first thing is KYC. You're going to see a bunch of KYC verification things come on your screen. That's going to have you upload your ID, your information, maybe a little selfie, proof of address, stuff like that, just to verify who you are. Once that's verified, you will see that your account goes with from all this red shit on your page to green, and your account will be verified. Now, you guys can see I have a couple accounts here. I have some live accounts and some demo accounts. So when we go to TradeLocker, you'll be able to see that the same account that I have here on TradeLocker for you guys, you can see it over here to the right as well. That's the account that I want to show you guys that we'll get into after I show you how to set it up. So once you get it all verified and you guys have, done your KYC, then the first thing to do is let's just go to opening a demo account. So when you go to open a demo, you'll select TradeLocker demo, click continue, then the type of demo you want. I say just do the 1 to 1,000. That's the type of live account that you're going to be using anyway. And then the initial balance, obviously you could choose what balance you want, and then click continue. I'm not going to click continue because I already have a couple of demo accounts, and all you have to do is click continue. And then once you do that, a page of, I'll just do it for you guys anyway. How about this? I'll do a $1,000 account. So click continue. You can see it's going to tell you what your balance is in your account. Once you click continue, it's then going to show up all your login, your account number, trading platform, and the server that you need to be able to sign in to this account. Okay? So once you do that, you'll use this information, and then that's what you use to go sign in to TradeLocker. Now, TradeLocker, you can use it as a web form, or they also have an option to where you can download it and have it like an app on a desktop. That's what I would recommend, but for the explaining it to you guys and showing you how to set it up, we're just going to use the web form for now. So okay, and then the same thing now for setting up a live account. Once you're ready to open up a live account, you'll just click live. Once you have that set up, just click TradeLocker, continue. Obviously, we want to do the 1 to 1,000. I recommend doing that, but also, like I said, if you guys click my link, you'll have a 100% deposit bonus. So whatever you deposit, they're going to give you a 100% deposit bonus on top of that. I like the raw ECN because it has a little bit more leverage on the accounts for me to be able to trade a little bit heavier. So I stick with the raw ECN 1 to 1,000. Obviously, we're going to be at USD. After you're done doing that, click continue, and then you'll click continue again and open up that live account and show you those login increments just like it did on the demo. You use that to be able to log in to TradeLocker. Now, when it comes to funds, all you have to do is do the drop down on funds. You're going to deposit funds. If you're doing a live, right, you have to deposit at least a minimum of $500. You can do crypto. If you have a crypto wallet and you're familiar with crypto, I recommend you could use that as well, especially if you already have crypto that you can just send. If not, you can just use a debit or credit card, click continue, and let's say I wanted to put in 2,000, right? Okay, 2,000. My max deposit is 16,000, and the minimum deposit is 100. But to open up the account, you need at least 500. So I'll click continue. Once you click continue and make sure that these numbers match up, it's going to take you to an external browser to where you're going to be able to submit that payment. Okay, I'm in Arizona. Click continue payment. It's going to load up the payment widget. All right, and here you go. You can pay with card, you can use Amex, Apple Pay, credit card, however you want to upload this account, you can upload it. And what's really cool about this is most brokers don't have an opportunity or an option to be able to fund your account with a credit card or a debit card or anything like that. Typically, you usually have to do it in crypto. So this is a nice feature, being able to leverage some credit or whatever you may have to be able to load up your account, so you don't have to actually use your own physical cash when you're first starting. You could use a credit card if you wanted to, which I think is really cool and helpful for people that are just getting started. So obviously, you'll click that payment. Once you click that payment and it's all set up, let me show you what it looks like after that. So let's say you click the payment and the funds are now in the account. So now what you're going to do, after the funds are in your account, you got to go to transfer funds. So this is where you're going to take the money that's in your wallet on GatesFX to your actual account. So your account to be traded. So it's going to be from wallet, right? Oh, sorry. It's going to be from the wallet, and then from your wallet, you will then put it into your raw ECN account. Okay? And that is a live account. And once you click continue and transfer details and confirmation, right? It's pretty self-explanatory. You'll then give it maybe, it's pretty instant, but I mean, like, you could give it a couple minutes, and then you'll see that those funds in your live account on Trade Locker for you to be able to trade with. And it'll be the same thing when it goes to withdrawing the funds. When it's time to withdraw the funds, you do the same thing, but it'll be different. Instead, you'll click raw ECN, and then you'll click your wallet. Now, once you do that, you'll click continue, and however much you want to withdraw from your Trade Locker account after you make some winning trades, this is exactly the process that you would take to be able to take the money out of your Trade Locker and deposit into your GatesFX wallet. Once it's in your GatesFX wallet, then you can go to withdraw funds, and then from there, right, you'll click wallet because it'll be in there, and then two, you could, obviously you're going to want to send it back in crypto. So like I said, most brokers only use crypto. It's nice that you can fund your account without crypto, but you'll need to open up some type of crypto wallet to be able to receive your funds when you're doing withdrawal. So if you guys want to use Coinbase, Phantom, or Kraken, those are probably the top three that I would recommend using. You could then use those platforms to then send your wallet to, and then take that money from your crypto wallet to then your own personal checking account, wherever you want to send it. That's pretty much all you need to know, at least for the broker side, right? And I'm going to go over Trade Locker and show you just some things with Trade Locker and how to maneuver it and stuff like that, so you guys can get a good understanding about how it works. But I just wanted to go over what it takes to actually be able to fund the account. And it's really pretty easy. It's just like making any other account, right? I'm not sure all you guys are smart, hopefully, right? Making the account, sign up, verify your KYC, then go ahead and deposit your funds. Or I would say open up your live account first, right? So the exact process we did, open your live. Once you open your live account, then go to deposit funds. And then once you deposit the funds, then you transfer the funds from your wallet to your raw ECN live account, and then from there you'll go to Trade Locker to trade. And that's that. All right. So now we'll move over to Trade Locker. So with Trade Locker, it's pretty much just like TradingView. They use the same kind of platform as TradingView, and I'll stretch this out so we can really get a good idea on how this looks. But it's really the same thing. Like they have the same type of setup. So when you first come in, right, you can do the same thing like you would in TradingView. Make sure you star and heart all of these for the time frames, right? So we can buzz through these time frames. Actually, what's really cool too on here, you can drop all the way down to the 30 and the 15 second without having to pay for a subscription. And this doesn't charge you a subscription in the first place. Anyway, you still get the same full access like you would if you paid for a subscription on TradingView. This is where all your symbols will be. So personally, I like to trade NAS 100. So as you see, NAS 100, I already have it favorited. You can right click and then go to add to favorites. Mine's going to say remove because, like I said, it's already in favorites. So when you want to see all your favorites, just click the star in the top right, and you'll see there's NAS 100R, and that's what you trade. And now that we're in NAS, the only thing that you need to know about when we're trading this, I mean, the market's about to close, but all you need to know is the sell and the buy. If I sell and buy right now, this is going to get me into a trade at market, meaning that it's going to get me into a trade right now. If I want to throw a pending order, just like I would on any other broker, all you have to do is click pending, and then it's going to give you an opportunity to do a buy limit or a sell stop, whatever that may be, vice versa, depending on where price is at, on where you're putting your pending order. So for example, right, if I'm up above price, my only two options are a sell limit and a buy stop. If I bring it below, my only two options are a sell stop and a buy limit. So that's kind of what you decide between, right? And what's cool about it is, let's say I wanted to put a buy limit here, and I'm like, okay, I want to see what would a 0.5 make me, right? I want to get an idea. What would my stop loss look like? Click stop loss, drag your stop loss to wherever where you may want to put it. Let's say I wanted to put it here, and let's say I want my TP to be down below these lows. Now I know before I even get in the trade, okay, I'm going to be risking 2,000 to make 3,000. If I'm like, I don't like that, I'm risking too much. Okay, I could do 0.3, or I could do 0.2, or you can even open it all the way up and do 0.03, right? Now I'm only risking $100, 0.04, 0.05, so on and so forth, right? And that's how you do it. You can click the sell limit, and look at that, trade set. And what's cool about it is, even if it's set, you can still move it. All you got to do is click the limit, and look, I can bring it down, I can bring my pending limit up, I can bring my stop loss up. You see the numbers over here that you can mess with. I don't really like to do the numbers too much. I just like to drag and drop and see a visual idea of where my entries and stop loss and take profit and all that stuff is at. I don't really like messing and try to figure out the numbers. I think this is a lot easier. But if you want, it's there if you want to use it. Click confirm, and there you go. Just edited it. It's very easy, very simple, right? And then just so I can show you guys too how to market, right? If I wanted to get into a market and into a trade, 0.5, click sell, and there you go. I'm in the trade. If you want to close the trade, you can click it right there. Now, let's say I'm in a bunch of trades at once. I'm going to do this. Watch. All right, I don't know how many trades I'm in. I think I'm in like 5 trades or something like that. But what's cool, see, I'm in all these trades at the same time. Instead of having to individually like click out of these trades, you can just come over here to this drop down, click close all. Now, you can close all positions, you can close only the negative positions, or you can close the positive positions. You could scale in and out of these trades however you may want to do that, right? So if I wanted to, hopefully this would pop up, but the market's about to close. So if I wanted to close all at the same time, I just go boom, all positions close. Quick and easy, rather than individually doing that. Because the difference between TradingView and Trade Locker that I like a lot is, like I said before, you can scale in and out of these trades like you can on Meta. So as soon as price starts going against you, you can start putting orders, so then when it finally starts going in your direction, you're making money on the way back to your main entry as well, and you could close each position at any time you want it, and it's not going to combine your orders together. So like I could have a pending order here, I don't think it's letting me do anything. Oh, here we go. Okay. Pending order here, confirm. Pending order here. Should have stayed in that trade, low key, huh? Oh, it's not going to let me. Oh, okay. Confirm. Pending order here. Confirm. Yeah, I should have stayed. Look at that. But yeah, so you can see that you have all these orders here, and as these trades get activated, when price goes against me and it's coming boom, 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 getting these trades, each of these orders are going to stay exactly where they are. They won't move, and at all times I'll be able to see whether they're positive or negative. And like I showed you over here, you can close it, you can stay in it, however you wanted to do it. That's pretty much all you need to know about TradingView. That's all you need to know about Trade Locker when it comes to just being able to activate a trade, right? You can use your ruler if you want to, but like I said, I don't want to get too much into the video about how to use the platform when it comes to like all this stuff, because this is pretty much TradingView. So I just wanted to show you guys what it takes to be able to actively take a trade and fund an account. That's pretty much it. It's really easy. It's a lot simpler than you think. The main issue in the setup that people get confused on is all this shit over here with the broker. Once you got this figured out, the rest is easy, right? Like I said, quick recap and we're done. Open up a Gates account or any other broker that you may want to open up. I promise you they're all similar when it comes to setting them up. They're all going to put you through a KYC when you're done creating the account. After you're done with the KYC, you're then going to go and open up a live account. Click live account. Once you open up your live account, then you're going to select what type of live account you want, right? And we're going to do the raw 1 to 1000 ECN. Once you have that set up, it's going to give you those credentials like I showed you. Make sure you save those. Save them, save them, save them, save them, save them. Take a picture, whatever you need to do, write it down, save that, because it's not going to pop up again. And the only way you're going to have it is if you look through your email or you change your password. But I just say save it so you know exactly what it is. Once you do that, you then, remember, you go to funds, withdraw funds, or sorry, deposit funds from wallet to, you want it to be from your credit card, crypto, whatever the case may be. So from wherever money source you're pulling from, then deposit it to your wallet. Really easy. Once it's in your wallet, transfer funds, transfer from your wallet to your raw ECN, click continue, confirm everything, give it a couple minutes, and your money will be in your live account on TradeLocker. It's that simple, it's that easy. That's all I wanted to go over today. Once again, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate the love. I'm going to keep dropping more videos. Let me know what you guys want to see too in the comments. If there's anything that you traders may be struggling on, or something that you feel like no one has covered yet, at least enough to where you fully understand, let me know. I'll make a video for you guys. I know I'm doing a lot of POV stuff. I think I'm getting ready to go back to California, so I'll do another POV. I think that's the video that I actually have the most views on. So I guess you guys like me just being outside and doing shit. But I'm trying to teach you guys some shit. But if you don't want to hear about it, then I won't tell you. But yeah, just let me know. Once again, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'm out. Peace.